Timer just went off for our jam, so I'm going to turn it off and just let it sit here while I make my bread. Bread has risen for a little more than an hour because I had to do lunch. We're going to deflate all of the air out and turn it over onto our surface. So we're going to make a loaf of bread. And I'm going to make some rolls because we're going to do barbecue sandwiches for lunch tomorrow. So that's just what we're working with. I get questions about my rolling pin all the time. So my father-in-law made this for me. So we're going to start with the bread first. And I'm using a little more than half to make the bread. I like to start with a nice ball. I'm OCD, y'all, I can't help it. I'm going to flatten it out. And then we're going to roll. So the reason we're rolling is to get all of the air bubbles out, and you'll hear them pop. You can see them, you can hear them. Good arm workout. Alright, they're all popped out. I'm going to turn our dough over. And we're going to form it by rolling. So if I do a couple of rolls, I tuck in, finish rolling, and I tuck at the end. And just kind of drag to seal the bottom. I'm going to take it, put it in our bread pan, give it a cover in the oven. We're going to do our rolls before we do that. So it's just Kelly and I. I'm always going on vacation this weekend, and our girl is enjoying her new home, of course. Should I say girls? So, I hear thunder. We're going to do part of this, we're going to do pizza dough. It just has to be a small one because it's just going to be Kelly and I. And then I'm just going to make 4 small sliders. Of course, I like to start with a ball. I'm going to divide it into 4s. And we're going to get a bit of flour on my hands. Flatten those balls out. And by doing so, that's just releasing the air bubbles. And we're going to form what I call a mushroom. So press up with your fingers. Comes together at the bottom. Got your ball together at the bottom. And then you just want to roll it on the counter. That rolling gives it a seal on the bottom. Makes it a nice little circle. Like I said, we're only doing 4. Flatten that out. Looks like it's getting ready to rain. I welcome it. Of course, Kelly watered the in-ground gardens. Of course it's going to rain today. Flat. Make your mushroom. Press up. Gather at the bottom. And roll. It's just that simple. Let me finish these 2. I'll be right back with you. just like that. We just lost electricity. So here's my 4. Now, if I wanted these to be rolls, I would leave them the way they are. But since I want them to be more like a bun, we're going to press them down. Get that air out. I have no electricity. I know the lights went out. Mommy knows. And we're going to put these in the fridge. We're going to cover fridge. Lights are out. My lights are out too. We're going to put these in the oven with just the light on. I'm going to wet my tea towel again with warm water, and we're going to cover these. Our electricity is back on. I flattened our pizza dough. I put it in a Ziploc bag. I did 2, and I'm going to stick it in the freezer. Looking for a nice flat space, so we'll put it on top of the blueberries. We ended up with 9 jars, half-pint jars of strawberry jam. And this is our harvest today.